Hey, good morning, everybody. This is day 21 of 31 days of 3-minute devos with me, Michael Wall. So glad you joined me this morning. Hey, today we're going to be talking about faithfulness. How faithful to God are you? Man, we're faithful because, number one, He's faithful to us. He loves us. He helps us. He guides us on a daily basis. Man, we are honored. Listen, y'all, honored to be faithful to God. Let me tell you a little bit of story about one of my faith-filled journeys, I guess you would call it. I was in the military, and I remember I was having to qualify for a rifle. This was during my basic training. I was a pretty good shot. Never really had much issues. Well, the day before qualification, I did, and I started failing, and I couldn't hit anything, and I'm getting frustrated, and I'm like, can't hit anything. What's wrong with me? Well, then all of a sudden, my drill sergeant over to my right saw it. Now, I'm a left-hand shot, so I'm on the left hand of the foxhole. Well, he comes over and just starts screaming at me. Well, that ain't helping anything. So I put my rifle down, because remember, I have live ammo. Put my rifle down. He just starts smacking my helmet. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, man, I'm getting pissed. So I'm just like, I'm done. I can't do this. So I get up out of my foxhole. Well, he didn't like that at all. He started screaming at me, picked me up, and threw me. And I smacked my face, cut my chin. Man, I'm devastated. I'm frustrated, mad. I can't do anything, because that would be even worse. He lost his mind. So I remember going back that next day, right before qualification, saying, God, I'm going to fail. Like, if I fail this, they're going to recycle me. I have to go all the way back. I've already been away from my wife for over 2 months. They're going to recycle me back. I'm a failure. And I just remember calling my wife, crying, just feeling like I have nothing left. And then that night I picked up the Bible, and she said a couple words to me of going, Michael, you know where your faith lies. Michael, you know where your faith lies. And in Hebrews chapter 13, starting in 13b, it says this. He says this, it says, because God has said, never will I leave you or never will I forsake you. The Hebrew writer is speaking from Joshua. So we say, remember what he said to Joshua, for I will never leave you or I will forsake you. So we can say with confidence, the Lord is my helper. I will not be afraid. What can man or mortals do to me? What can they do to you? And then 2 verses down from that, it says, the Lord is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Man, I remember reading that and going, you know what? The same God that split the Red Sea, the same God that raised Lazarus from the dead is the same God that can get me through my issue today. God, I'm going to be faithful to you. I know I can pass this, but you know what? Even if I don't pass this, you have me. And I went out the next day with confidence and faithfulness and knowing that God had me if I succeed or I failed. And that day I did succeed. I did better. The drill sergeant actually apologized to me, which was crazy because they never do that. But that's just a quick story about where I feel like I was at my worst. I was terrible. I couldn't do anything else. And God said, Michael, I have you, because in this life and in this world, man can do nothing to you. I have you. For I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. Hey, man, I hope this was encouragement to you. Be faithful to the Lord because He is faithful to you. I'll see you tomorrow.